Welcome. My name is Tejal Rajnikant Patel. My pronouns are she, her, and hers. I'm coming to you from Anishinaabe, Potawatomi, and Mississauga tribal lands, colonized as Rochester, Michigan. And welcome again to this Intro to Breath class. This is a 15-minute class where we'll practice 3 different types of breath work, and we can utilize the breath to increase essentially any state of being that you would like to lean into. Oftentimes, you might find that you're breathing in a shallow way, or you're breathing in a way that doesn't feel full and natural. And this could be due to states of stress, or this could be due to feeling really busy, or maybe even feeling alarmed or surprised. You might have shortness of breath. So take a moment now and just check in with your natural breath. Try to breathe in through the nose. And you can breathe out through the nose or the mouth. And as you think of the breath drawing in, try to fill up your body all the way down to the belly. And then naturally exhale the breath out, releasing from the belly. So our natural breathing happens without our even thinking about it. So you might notice that you're breathing. You might never notice that you're breathing. And that's okay. The breath is an autonomic process, or it's a process that happens without our attention. But when we consciously breathe, it becomes a different act. And there's a name for that in Sanskrit. It's called pranayama, or breath work. It's the act of conscious breathing. So continue to explore your breath in, stay with the breath, and then actively breathe out. Stay with the breath. This is your natural breath. The breath is the most vital process of the body, and you can continue to breathe and explore it. Imagine your breath being really vital to you right now, really necessary for you right now. You know, many of us breathe incorrectly. We breathe in a way that is very short. We might breathe in a way that only uses a really small part of our lungs, not emphasizing full deep breaths and not exploring our whole lung capacity, which means our breath is generally shallow then. So we want to start thinking about expanding the breath, going from a shallow breath to a very full and deep breath. And when you think of fullness and when you think of depth, you might think of the ocean and how expansive it is. How sometimes when you go to the beach or you go to look at the water, you don't see any end in sight. Can you imagine if your breath felt endless in that same way? Rhythmic, deep, and slow breathing can help to encourage states of feeling calm, can help encourage you to feel at peace, can help to encourage you to feel in control, can help to de-stress. And of course, there's an amazing process behind the breath. The physiological benefits. So as you breathe, you're increasing the oxygen intake into your whole body. Oxygen helps to let healthiness come back into your body, vitality come back into your body. When you increase the level of oxygen in your body, you're inviting more rich blood flow throughout your whole body. And through those 2 processes of more oxygen and increased blood flow, you increase circulation, you can increase sensation. You can really light up in places that you might not have paid attention to before. First and foremost, notice your natural breathing. This is an actual breathwork technique or a pranayama technique. It's a simple technique and it introduces you to your own breathing patterns. It can be very relaxing. And you can practice it at any time. So make sure you're seated comfortably or as close to comfort as you can be today. You might even lie down. And it's perfectly natural to want to fall asleep once you're lying down and really focused on your breath, because that type of slow rhythmic breathing process can actually relax you so much that you might doze off. And if rest is what you need, it might be more important than sitting and practicing your breath. But you can be the judge of what you need. So just simply observe your natural and spontaneous breathing. Try not to control it. Let it flow. Let your breath be this organic, moving body in and out, just like the way the waves of the ocean might ripple onto shore and then gently roll offshore. I love visualizing water when I practice breath work. See if you can bring your awareness internally and imagine and fill up your lungs. And then imagine the exhale, moving breath out of your lungs. Bring your awareness down to your belly. And as you breathe, explore how your belly might inflate. As you exhale, imagine your belly deflating or even drawing in slightly. So you can just become aware of all these different areas of your body affected by the breath. And that can be enough just to understand your natural rhythmic breathing process. Zoom out now, away from the belly, away from the lungs, and just observe the whole body as you breathe. Notice what state you're in. What feelings are showing up for you? You might have yawned a few times. I've heard this lovely thing that a yawn is just tension and stress leaving the body, and I love that. I love thinking of that. So natural breathing is just one actual breathwork practice that you can utilize to slow down your respiratory rate, the rate of your breath. You can use it to really encourage whatever you're feeling now that you might want to revisit later. This natural breathing process that allows breath to move all the way into you and all the way up and out of you. And so I have two other breath practices for us just to explore as an introduction to our own breath and to our own needs around breath. So the second one is this incredible technique of imagining all the different parts of us that are affected by the breath, and then imagining softening through those parts when we begin to exhale. So again, make sure that you're in a way that feels comfortable. You can also be lying down for this. You can be sitting upright. Your back can be supported. You can be in a chair. So go ahead and exhale the breath out. And then softly begin to inhale through the nose. Think about filling breath up in your whole head space. You might even feel your head lift. And then allow yourself to exhale completely from that area. We're going to add on to that. So inhale, fill up in your head. Then fill up in your whole heart and chest area. Not just the front that you can probably see down when you see out of the corner of your eye, or the upper back. Adding on to the whole chest area, front and back. Now the next time you inhale, breathe in, fill up your head, fill up the heart and chest area, and go even deeper, fill up into the belly, the abdomen. So you're watching your breath like you're filling from top, middle to bottom. When you exhale, exhale from bottom, middle, top, emptied out. Go ahead, inhale. Head, heart, belly. Exhale, belly, heart, head. Let's do that twice more. Breathing in. Soften the chin. Move it through all the way down. Breathing out. You got it. So let's change that breath work up. So still 3-part breath. That's very seamless through the process. It's like one complete cycle of breath with these 6 different parts in it. 3 parts to inhale, 3 parts to exhale. So let's switch up the order. So go ahead, exhale the breath out. And now I'll invite you to inhale. Fill up in your belly first. And as you get full in your belly, the sides of your waist, go ahead, fill up in your lungs. Feel the expansion of your rib cage. If your arms are down, you might feel like your arms have to move out to make space. And then fill up in your chest. You might let it travel up to your head, but soft focus there. Really fill up your chest, front and back. So now when you're ready, exhale from belly. Drawing in a little from rib cage and from chest. Try it again. Inhale, belly fills up. Then the chest. Exhale from the belly, from the rib cage, from the chest. You got it. Normal, natural breathing. Just come back to what is normal for you. And so this third and final breathwork technique that I'm going to offer you is a lovely one. It is so lovely because it does the job so fast for me. And what's the job? The job is to create a balance. The job is to find balance again. So if you're feeling imbalanced, unbalanced, if you're feeling rushy or stressy or just not yourself, this breathwork is such a wonderful tool to have. The other 2 breaths that we practice, just natural breathing and this yogic breathing, really lovely. And then there's this third one I want to leave you with. It's called Anulom Vilom or Nadi Shodhana. So those are 2 Sanskrit names, which are really lovely names, and they can loosely translate to alternate nostril breathing because we're going to alternate through which nostril we take breath in. Okay, I'm going to invite you to release your left hand, connect thumb and pointer finger, and just release it, palm up onto your thigh. And then take your right hand, connect thumb and pointer finger, and then open that up, and then connect pointer finger and middle finger. Okay, so you might match the other hand at first, but then we're changing it up. Pointer and middle finger. Place that right into your third eye center, or drop that down into your palm. You have 2 options. Right into your third eye center, or drop that down into your palm. I'm going to keep it dropped just so you can see me better. But then you want your thumb to be able to plug your right nostril. And you want your ring finger to be able to plug your left nostril. Exhale the breath out. Bring the right hand in front of you. Plug your right nostril. And then inhale left. Plug left. Exhale right. Inhale right. Plug, exhale left. Continue going, and that way. You don't have to turn your head. I'm just doing it so you can see me. Inhale right for 3, 2, 1. Exhale left for 3, 2, 1. Add on, inhale left for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Change. Exhale right for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale right for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Change. Exhale left for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release your right hand, connect thumb and pointer finger. Inhale, natural breathing. Exhale, natural breathing. So you don't have to force your breath. You don't have to change anything about it. You can explore these 3 practices in any way, at any time that feels useful to you. You can notice how you're feeling now after exploring the breath and focusing on the breath, and let that continue through your breathwork practice, through your pranayama. Thank you so much for your practice today.